I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly. We are back with another video. If y'all are new to the channel and you enjoy true crime stories, news, politics, and so much more, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Join me on the channel. I would very much love to see it. And if you're a returning listener or subscriber, thank you guys, as always, for being a friend. I really do appreciate y'all. And please interact with the video. If you like it, give it a like. Comment, let me know what you think about the topic. So we're going to get into another reaction video of this body cam footage, and it's going to be a little different. In this video, we're going to be looking at these overzealous and absolute nightmare and out of line police officers who are on somewhat of a power trip and are taking their jobs not only a little too seriously, but a little too far, and are a little bit heavy-handed with the justice that they are supposedly trying to deliver while they are in the midst of supposedly trying to protect and serve. So let's get into it, guys. The first video is from Bodycam Watch, 20-year-old learning her lesson the hard way. So let's see what's going on here.
Hello. Hi. I stopped you because the car is coming back as an abandoned vehicle.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yes. Whose car is it?
It's my dad's car, but...
Okay.
Is that even a valid reason to stop someone? Like, hello?
Did he have it towed in, like, Miami?
It was towed in Miami. I had it towed in Miami and we had to get it back.
Because last I thought you have to have a valid reason to stop someone, and running their plates is not a valid reason. So did she or did she not commit a criminal offense worthy of being stopped by the police? That would be my question.
Okay, so you were driving it in Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
And he knows he had to get the whole thing notarized.
Yeah.
Typical woman cop move.
I gotta confirm it with Miami because they're the ones that entered it into the system.
Okay.
So when a car gets towed and the owner is not present, they usually enter it as an abandoned vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
That's
going
fascinating.
In the system, so cops that run, if a cop runs your tag, it's gonna pop up as an
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I got towed like a month ago, so I'm surprised this is the first time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna have them confirm it and get that taken out of the system, and I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And the girl's being totally polite, totally respectful. You know, I see no reason for suspicion from this young lady. But of course,
Hi.
here we go.
What's going on? Not much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just driving home.
Oh, yeah? All right. I'm just her backup, so
Okay.
let's see what's going on. So what happened? So where was this car?
It was in Miami. I went down to get a tattoo, and I parked in front of a fire hydrant, and I didn't realize that I was
Oh.
fire hydrant.
You don't want to mess with the boys.
Yeah, within 5 minutes of me being there, it was towed.
So we just got to sit here and wait a little bit.
You know, thank God it wasn't a real emergency, because if a woman cop gets into a real emergency and she calls for backup and another woman cop shows up, I mean, it would be a lost cause. You know, if this was a man who was being violent or combative in some way, useless at that point to protect and serve anything.
Have you been pulled over before?
I have been.
Oh, okay.
Back in 2018.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want you to be, like, nervous.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
No one's nervous.
I had people cry.
Oh, I
All the
cried
time.
last time.
Yeah.
I was speeding, so I got
okay.
What is this small talk? What even is this?
I'm gonna ask you a question, alright? Mind if I search the car?
For what reason?
You hang out with her.
Can I ask why you guys are searching the car?
She asked.
Okay.
vape or is it?
I do.
Is that
I know.
You should not vape. Do you use like flavors or?
Yeah, it's just mint.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, thank you. My dad gave it to me.
Very nice. Just get off work or working out or?
No, I just got a haircut. Actually, I work at 4. I did have a week.
You have a week thing?
And I really
Go.
Hold on. Alright, if we're gonna talk about anything like a week pen, I gotta read you your rights. Okay?
Oh, really?
Or you mean you're under arrest? It doesn't mean you're under arrest. It just means I have to read your
Girl,
rights.
yes,
We're
it
gonna talk
does.
about it, okay?
Yes, it does.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any
Just
questions.
gaslighting
okay?
this girl.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given, okay?
Nice
You
nails,
have the right to
Becky.
the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements during the question, okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements during any question, okay? If any time during the interview you do not wish to answer the questions,
Shut
you
up.
are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand? I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement simply of your own free will. Do you understand? Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Did you understand those rights?
No,
That's not a weak
I
pen,
didn't.
right?
no, it's not.
That's just your vape pen?
It is.
Why do you carry it right there?
I usually don't, but I had it in my lap when I was
Why are you
driving,
questioning
and
me?
I didn't have anywhere to.
But what I do
Yeah,
on
does
my
that have
own
the
body.
marijuana pen in there?
Had fake IDs.
And you have fake IDs.
They are mine. They're in my name.
They're what?
They're in my name.
Oh, you had these made up.
They were ordered.
You had them made up.
You're a genius.
Not me personally, but
You mean not you personally?
my friend made.
You asked your friend for it? Because like, people don't usually just.
No, I know. Yeah. Okay. I was just saying I didn't physically make the order. But yes.
Yeah, you went there and asked them to have them made. You got 3 of them? Or just some other?
No, there's only that.
Oh my god.
Do you have a testing?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, they really feel like
Okay.
they've caught an El Chapo here.
So, what was the deal with those?
What's the deal with those?
They were in my purse.
You know, I get the obvious, but
Do you?
what's the, like, what are they for?
So she gets the obvious, but she doesn't know what is a fake ID for. I don't know, Captain fucking Obvious. I mean, why else do you have a fake ID? I mean, use your brain cells that you have, if there are any left.
I don't know. I have them. My friends got them because we're all in college, and they want me to come and visit them in college.
How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm gonna be 21 in 6 months, 5 months.
The marijuana card or anything like that?
I hate her so. This woman I hate so much. And then look at this. Look at this. I mean, these 2 women are children. First of all, the one broad who was in there searching the car for, illegal purposes, violating this girl's Fourth Amendment rights all up and down this road, has one of those little letter block bracelets on, like the ones that you make when you're 5 and you exchange with your childhood best friend. And then this lady right here in her police car has a goddamn lunchbox and a Daffy Duck plush toy. Okay, because she can't go to work as a police officer and have a serious job without her, Ducky and her damn lunchbox. I mean, and what is this? I mean, is that Powerpuff Girls? Really? What? Okay.
Where did you get it
Look at this
from?
bracelet. Fucking children.
One of my friends.
Your friend ordered, your friend bought it for you?
Yes, I don't know.
Sounds like your friends do a lot for you.
They.
Look at her stupid little smile. What a smug bitch.
That they probably didn't keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have friends. Seems like you
I know, I
don't.
thought.
Miserable old wench.
Sorry.
Dirty hoe.
Oh, yeah.
She's so mad at her life. This one right here. Cool.
What's your phone?
Take her to jail. Cool.
It's
I
a
used to whip
felony
her ass.
being in possession of fraudulent driver's licenses and the marijuana vape pen. Okay. So
Stupid
unfortunately, I
woman.
do have to place you under arrest.
She's in the notes, right?
Yes.
Number 6.
Life can this for me. Also, I think it's smaller than
The female in the notes she's gonna be 1015 for signal 18.
we're gonna come back here to the car. You still have your gloves on. I know she's not wearing much. You want to search her real quick?
Yeah, and then her neck.
Yeah. and
You want to
here.
search her real
Yep.
quick?
Knock off
Yeah.
your shoe for me.
These two are so bored. I mean, they think they're doing a thing
It's
right
like
here.
you almost knew that I was looking in that purse,
Shut up.
right? It's okay. You can be honest.
Yes.
No, it's not my first day. I know it's here.
I'm not a bad kid.
I know you're not. Here. But I want this to be a lesson for you, okay?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay. So, and that should be even more so of a lesson. You know, it's not our first day on the road, all right?
You could have fooled me.
I know, but here's the thing. Now let this be a lesson, okay? You shouldn't have fake IDs, and you should not have THC.
So it says here the charges were dropped after she completed 75 hours of community service with a nonprofit of her choice. You know, if I was a DA in this county, or whoever's residing over these two idiot women here, I would have reprimanded both of them and put them on desk duty immediately after seeing this body cam footage. This is a waste of time for everyone. This is a waste of taxpayer dollars to even bring this girl to jail. The hourly wage that these two bimbos are being paid for what? Okay, first of all, in my opinion, it was an illegal stop, you know, and I'm not a lawyer, granted, you know, like, this is just my opinion. It was an illegal stop because this woman is just running her plate for absolutely no reason and then stopping her for what? In order for the police to be able to stop you, they're supposed to be able to witness you breaking a law, and during the commission of that crime, then they are allowed to stop you. Otherwise, they can't just, like, you know, run your plates or like know who you are and, you know, to try to see if there's a way that they can like arrest you. That's absolutely ridiculous. And then second, the search I feel like was absolutely illegal because there was no probable cause for anything besides her feeling like this girl touching her purse was suspicious. Okay. Absolute incompetence and a complete waste of resources. Okay. There must be absolutely nothing going on in Palm Springs, Florida for these two idiots to be making this stop and having to have two of them there for this girl who's completely harmless, utterly like respectable and kind and like was totally decent with these two. But yet here we all are. And then the charges were dropped because it was a joke to begin with. But this is the kind of thing that people deal with, and this is the kind of video, this is the kind of stop that you turn somebody like this who it was a good, decent, respectful citizen who is a college student, young girl who was totally respectful to police. You turn someone like this into somebody who has resentment and who has disdain for police officers. And I can't say that I blame her because I would too. And things like this should not. This is where the police reform really needs to happen. It's not where police are actually dealing with real criminals. Okay, police reform shouldn't be about not charging people with theft over a certain amount. It should be about things like this. Stupid, pointless traffic stops, and then illegal searches and seizures, things like that, okay? Because this was absolutely ridiculous, and I want to file a complaint on these two. This is furtherance of my belief that women should not be police officers, but what do you guys think? Okay, let's move on to the next video. This is also from Bodycam Watch, entitled Couple Thinks They Own the Road.
Okay, so here's my registration and my insurance is right here. Okay, where's the damage to your vehicle? So he sideswiped the side bars, and we got rear-ended by a semi, and we're already in the works of that. Okay. And then he smashed into it again, which damaged this. Put the freaking nasty ass cut in our bumper and our fucking.
You know where the lanes merge over there?
Yeah. Hold on. So, the first point of impact was where?
Right here, on the side. Oh. So where did he hit you at first? Back
Right
here?
there.
Yeah,
Yep.
first he sideswiped us. Okay, so when he sideswipes you, these guys are continuing in motion forward, both of y'all? Yeah, and then we went to go slow down because we're like, well, we need his insurance. He just fucking with us. Right. And then so we go to slow down, and then boom.
Yeah, you hit us about 30 or 40.
Yeah, see, buddy.
Like, it was a hard hit. Do you have a driver's license?
No, I do not.
Do you have any information that I can get so I can put you on the report?
Speak this thing.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Yeah, you should go to jail for reckless driving.
They were in the merge lane?
So, you know, right there, when you come into the other side, you get to merge.
Yeah.
So they're merging, and instead of him slowing down, because he's got the point of impact in the front.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
Huh?
He doesn't have to. So if you're ahead of me and I'm in the straight through lane, this is my lane. You have to slow down and go behind me. There's no law that says I have to slow down and let you over. He has the right to keep going.
Okay.
So if they merged over and there was connection,
There could be, okay.
And I agree
So
with that, by
you're
the way.
in the merge lane? You were in the merge lane?
Yeah, we're in the merge lane. We're getting in between these two vehicles, including him. And he decided it was a good idea to speed the fuck up. And then he totally sideswiped us.
Okay.
yeah, so even with them jumping in front of them, or jumping in front of him, hitting the brakes, that's unlawful use of brakes. You can't jump in front of someone, because he has to have enough time to know that you're moving over. Basically, this damage even solidifies that they're at fault. You jumped in front of him, jammed your brakes, he hit you because he didn't have enough time. That means they probably sped up, cut him off, which is why she has that first impact by the rear wheel.
Okay.
That just says that you merged over and you connected, which means you didn't have the room to come over.
Okay.
Even though the lane merges, the right lane still belongs to him.
Okay.
He has the right of way. The only time you don't have a right of way is when there's a sign that dictates you must do something.
Right.
If you're in a straight lane, there's nothing that says you have to slow down and let people over. Even when you put on a blinker is a request. It's not a mandate. So just because you put in lane, I mean, I'll have to let you over.
Gotcha.
You have to move over when I allow you over. And if I'm not allowing you to jump in front of me, that means you slow your ass down and get behind me.
Gotcha.
Which is what most people should do. Everybody wants to jump ahead of everybody.
Right.
So that's why you get accidents like this. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you just tell me what happened?
He decides, I guess, that he doesn't want to merge behind me.
Yeah.
So he just guns it. Like, I don't know what he expects me to do, but he just, like, you know, he's parallel with me and he just bumps me in the side, right? And it's like, so I kind of slow down a little.
Yeah.
And he guns and jumps in front of me.
Okay.
And it slams on his brakes, and then I rear end him.
Okay.
He immediately jumps out of the car and, like, just, like, starts coming at me. Like, here's, like, he's, like, slammed his hand. Like,
So the male half was driving, not the female?
I'm not sure who. Yeah, he was driving.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I'm not sure who was driving.
Hello.
Quick question. So after you guys had the initial impact, what happened with the whole slamming on the brakes thing?
How do you not know who was
Well,
driving?
we had to slow down so
Yeah.
that way we could get his insurance information. We didn't slam on the brakes. We were slowly.
Did he
slowing
impact
down.
you?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Well, he fucking I almost hit the steering wheel, and he almost flew into the dash.
Okay.
That's how fucking hard it was. That's
I
why
mean,
we're
so like,
mad.
how soon did you get in front of him? Did you guys start slowing down?
So we didn't go in front of him. We were trying to merge over.
Yeah.
And then he decided to step on the gas.
Okay.
Like, I literally saw his rear end go up.
Okay.
And he went to go and try and pass us and squish us over and sideswiped us. Yeah.
Okay. And you were driving, not this gentleman?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Midnight. Yeah.
All right, hang tight. Yeah, they're definitely gonna be involved.
Okay.
Oh, really? The cops are basically there just to facilitate the exchanging of information and to determine who was at fault for the accident. They're not really there to, like, litigate the arguments as to who was at fault or who, you know, was ultimately going to be paying the costs for the accident. You know, they just say, based on what they're hearing at the scene, who they think is at fault, and then ultimately the judge, if it's taken to a legal court proceeding, is going to decide in actuality who was at fault based on the evidence. So I just think this cop was a little bit, his patience, I feel like, was very short-circuited from the jump.
I just stand by because they're feeding bullshit right now.
I'm gonna give you that portion, and I'll take care of him, and then we'll move from there.
Okay.
Because they look like they're just gonna act out.
Yeah, I was trying to call the police.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, but if you just want to sit. All right, Miss Reeves. Okay. Reyes, I'm sorry. So, unfortunately, you are going to be found at fault for the crash. All right. I know you're from, give me Georgia. Generally, laws are the same everywhere. That's why you can go from here to Florida. Speed limit signs look the same. You know, field or yield signs look the same. Stop signs, all that such. So, in the state of Florida, if you're in a merge lane, someone's in the straight through lane, they have the right way. Which means it doesn't matter that he sped up. You slow down and you get behind him. The fact that you sped up and crossed over.
We didn't speed up to cross over. We were staying the same speed.
What did he say? You said he put in time to start?
No. So even if you did that, You don't do that because I will arrest you.
No,
Next
yeah,
word out of
yeah.
your mouth, better just be quiet.
I have freedom of speech.
No, that's a threat.
No, it's
that
not.
is a
No,
threat.
it's
I tell you
not.
what. Tell you what. Hold this. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Nope.
You resist, you will get tased. I'm telling you that right now. Put your hands.
I haven't done nothing wrong.
I wouldn't help
Give me
shit.
another unit.
Mama.
Put your hands behind your back. You're going to get
You're
tased.
skinny, bro.
Okay, so this went from an investigation into a minor crash and the issuing of a ticket and determination of fault to now this cop didn't like what this man said. And yes, it might have been like some, technically a threat. To me, he's just being a dick right here. He's being an absolute utter dick because he knew that that man wasn't really going to do anything. He wasn't actually threatening him. He was not being aggressive in his body language. He was not even being aggressive in his words, in my opinion. He was just, every guy talks shit when they get angry. Every guy will say something along those lines, and not mean it for 1 second. And I think he knew that. I think he just immediately short-circuited and just jumped to the conclusion that he was going to arrest this man for making a threat of, oh, if he said that, I would have beat his ass. I mean, is that really what you're doing right now, sir? Is that really the thing to do? You think that's the way to go about this? Is that protecting and serving? Because I have questions.
Stop. Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back or you're going to get tased.
What is
I'm not going to give you another warning.
How did we get here? What is this?
Stop resisting.
Stop
resisting or you're going to get tased. I don't care.
What's your name and badge number?
Do you not know who the fuck we work for? Ma'am, no, we don't. Nobody knows who you work for. Okay, no one cares either. By the way, if you pull that at any sort of traffic stop or any sort of interaction that's filmed, you pretty much deserve the embarrassment that's coming to you, because what a ridiculous thing to say. Do you know who we are? Do you know who we work for? Do you know what about? No one cares either, because you're not special. You don't get special treatment because of who you are, who you work for, how much money you have, or anything of that nature. And to try to use that in any situation is cringe as fuck. So throw the whole situation away. Throw everyone away. But at the same time, this video is about cops on a power trip, and we see this all the time from people out on the streets getting arrested, but you don't always see cops who are not doing their duty to enforce the law and to protect citizens because, they get a little power boner, or they think they are big in their britches, and so, they decide they don't like somebody and that they're going to target that person for no reason other than it strokes their own ego, which is, in my opinion, disgusting.
What's your name and badge number, huh?
Turn around.
Huh?
What's your name and badge number?
Please do it, man.
Okay.
Please, man.
What's your name and badge number?
Okay, stop moving.
I wish you would take off that
Okay,
badge, man.
and do
What
what?
is your name?
Are you threatening me?
No, I wish
Okay.
you would.
Okay.
I wish you would take off that badge.
Shut up.
I wish you would.
What's your name and badge number?
It's on the table.
Oh, really?
Right,
Really? That's
don't
a
wait, no
3-week
detain.
suspension, sir. Thank you very much.
I got you.
Yep.
And you drop the
Ma'am,
camera.
what's your name and badge number?
Lucas, 2031.
I didn't even done it.
You just told me
No,
you
I didn't. I hope you have that on recording.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I hope you do.
Okay.
Man, I wish you'd take off that goddamn belt, boy.
Keep threatening. Another charge.
No, that ain't threat.
It's a
That ain't
freedom of
threat.
speech, sir.
It is not freedom of
Yes,
speech.
it is.
Go over there.
It is a
Go
First
over there.
Amendment right.
Go over there now. Go.
What?
Oh, watch.
Am
I'll
I
have
being
to badge.
Go in my
Yeah,
car.
I'll
Let me know.
have
Yes, you are.
Oh, for what?
So now he's going to arrest her, or get the woman to arrest her. I mean, what is this? This is so weird to me. Such a weird little power trip.
You gotta step back. Get back.
Touch me one more time, and I'm gonna have your whole department.
You're so overwhelmed, my guy. You're so
Have a
overwhelmed.
seat.
That's it. That's it, Mama. We're calling the fucking order.
Here you go.
I know. I'm gonna go back to the car, but I need my cigarette.
You're going to jail.
No,
You are being
I
placed
have-
under arrest.
I have money.
Turn around, put that. I don't care.
How many 1033? Thousands of signatures in my fucking car. No, he's not. Mama.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mama.
Put your hands behind your back.
Different audience, 11 Alpha 763 for 2513 until advised at airport.
for
Your hand is yours.
For resisting
I'm
what?
going for
They're calling you.
You cannot get out of my property.
He's detaining the second white female.
What a ridiculous person.
You guys better let my kids go.
Well, we're good. Is he there for it?
He's 10-4, sir.
Airport police coming to you as long as 1213 and 103.
No! I've been on the phone. I have heard everything.
They're both going.
You
Let's say your lead driver.
So the driver, or the passenger that's in my car, starts threatening the passenger over here, or the driver of this car.
Not the
So I say, hey, man,
airport police
you can't make a
coming.
threat right in front of me. All right, so now you're gonna go to jail for threatening him. Put him in the handcuffs. He resists, then starts threatening me, telling me he'll beat my ass if the badge comes off. Okay, so now you're both gonna go. Detaining him, put him in the car. She reaches in, tries to get out of the suit, tell her to get back. She reaches in twice. Now she's going for resistance.
You're so cool.
Let me get a female unit, and then we'll do that.
You're really doing the great work, right, sir?
Let my children go.
I know who's on the phone, but I'm hanging up.
I've been on the phone the entire time, heard everything. Let my kids go.
And I'll do that real quick for you.
Okay.
That's in vehicle 1.
She's got a dog in the car. We'll give it to the pound.
Okay.
Oh, what
right.
a fucking piece of shit, dude.
Your dog's going to the Seminole County Pound, all right? Your car is going to be towed, and you are going to jail for resisting.
Wow.
You have any questions? Okay, have a day.
What a fucking
No,
asshole.
not when you threaten me.
Yo, I didn't even threaten you, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna have your badge.
Okay.
That's on everything, man. I have your badge. Where's your supervisor? Can I speak to your supervisor?
Nope, you cannot. You're an arrestee. You don't have the right. You can call him when you get out of jail.
You're gonna lose your job over this, bro. You gonna work from home?
I don't care. You can work for the President of the United States. I don't care. I know where you're going right now, and that's to the Seminole County Jail.
So, upon answering a call for a minor traffic accident, this cop goes from 0 to 100 so quickly. It gives me whiplash, and I just don't understand. And these are, those two are trash humans. They were, trying to use, do you know who we work for? Do you know who we are? That's trash behavior. Yes, I agree, with myself. But at the same time, this cop is supposed to have a standard of not only his job and his profession as a police officer to protect and to serve. He should have a little bit more patience than that. I'm sorry. It's kind of a tense situation when you get into a car accident, especially when you're being told that you're at fault and you're being found at fault at the scene. So you can probably expect to have to deal with some agitated people at that point, right? And as a police officer, you should be able to deal with that without having to resort to arresting both parties for absolutely nothing, in my opinion. So the woman was charged with 1 count of resisting without violence. What was she resisting? He went and told that woman to get the cuffs out of his car because she was over there talking shit and saying, that she was going to have his job and all this and that. Like, I don't understand where she was ever resisting. And then the man was charged with what? Simple assault or something like, what was he charged with? With simple assault, threat and simple assault on an officer and resisting without violence. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous to me. So I just don't understand. To me, that's also another waste of resources, a waste of time for everyone involved. He is, he didn't want to let these people, talk any sort of shit to him. He wanted to stroke his ego by acting like a big man, arresting 2 people for absolute nonsense, in my opinion, and taking them to jail, giving them charges, putting them into the system, making their lives harder for what? Because they were upset after a traffic incident? I mean, get a fucking grip. This man doesn't need to be a police officer. The way he handled this entire situation was completely wrong from top to bottom. Starting with the interaction where he was beginning to tell them that they were at fault. Okay, like, how do you go so quickly from just simply laying out what is about to happen, who's at fault, they're going to get a ticket, blah, 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 and everyone's going to be on their way, to then you just threatened him and now you're going to jail because I don't like what you said and I don't like you responding to me saying that it's my First Amendment right to say whatever you want to say. And granted, that may or may not be true, but it's like, I don't know. To me, the cop in this circumstance was totally egregious in arresting these 2. It was not, what they did was not an arrestable offense, in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Okay, so this is from Crime Scene Cam. This is the last one, guys. Another cop with absolutely nothing to do. He's so damn bored. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Arrives on the scene here, and let's see what happens.
You can't arrest me when they're going to be here in 5 minutes.
Watch me? Are you an adult? You want to watch?
Can you please stop?
Want to watch? Last
Please
chance.
stop your power.
Move out of the way.
I'm coming down. Put my car's back down.
On November 2nd, 2021, an officer observed 2 cars parked illegally, one without a tag.
Oh my god. Somebody call the FBI. Somebody call the fucking CIA and the Secret Service. A car's parked illegally without a tag. I mean, that is enough reason to take time out of your day to investigate further, right? This is worthy of an investigation. This is worthy of an hourly wage for a police officer to be, you know, doing all of this. And then the amount of police that have to then respond because of this one situation. Like, a lot of times you just have to look at the root matter and see, like, what it was that the initial encounter was, which ultimately we're talking about a parking violation. And then you're going to see at the end what the end response was, which was totally unbalanced. It was just completely unjustified, in my opinion.
The officer attempted to find the owners of the vehicles at the closest house, but no one answered the door.
I mean, maybe they're in the shower. Maybe they're asleep.
I need two 1070s here. Signal
Maybe they're out
91.
back.
65 or 28 for the second one.
But what does he do? Does he, you know, write a ticket and leave? No, he's going to have these cars towed.
Howdy. How do? I don't know if there's someone in the house.
It just bugs me when police deliberately try to make someone's life harder when their job is to protect and to serve, okay? Putting them into the justice system is going to set them back financially. It's going to set them back with their lives in that, you know, it might be harder to get a job with charges on your record. It's a multitude of different things that can just completely derail someone. And to me, that is egregious. And that is where I can agree that our justice system does need reform, because things like this shouldn't happen.
Or not, but they won't come to the door. So this might get them out.
So I'm gonna fuck their
They're
life
both
up.
illegally parked and a hazard, so.
Oh, they're a hazard to who? All these
I got the
people that are
BMW done right
passing
now, so you can take that one first.
It's a hazard. Somebody could get hurt. What a dickweed. Fucking bored ass bitch.
Miss?
Hi.
You have an association with this car?
Yeah, it's my boyfriend's car.
Can you prove ownership?
Yeah, I have a title. The problem was it wasn't running. That's why it's been parked right there. But
Okay,
I
well,
tried to push it into the driveway.
We've been here for a half an hour trying to reach someone. So now they have it, and now you'll
But
have
I'm
to
right
make
here.
a
Is there any way you could just...
You don't know?
You've been there for a half an hour trying to reach somebody. How many times did you knock on that door? Once? So you see that at 17:22, which is 5:22, he was walking up to the house to knock on the door. 2 minutes later, he radios for a tow truck. Okay, 2 minutes later, this is when he started radioing for the tow truck. And then he sat his ass in the car for, what is that, about 15 minutes until the tow truck driver got there. This is the first tow truck driver right here. And then about 5 minutes later is when she walked out.
You have an association with this car?
Yeah, it's my boyfriend's car.
Can you prove ownership?
Yeah, I have a title. The problem was it wasn't running.
You
That's
have
why it's
anything
been
better
parked
to
right
do.
there, but
Okay,
I
well,
tried to push it into the driveway.
We've been here for a half an hour trying to reach someone.
It's the
so
town.
now they have it, and now you'll
But
have
I'm
to
right
make
here.
a
Is there any way you could just...
You don't own it, he doesn't own it.
Yes, we both own it.
Okay.
It is our car.
Is the title in your name?
It is in his name.
Then that does us no good.
He lives here. Excuse me. Please, can you please make an exception?
I've been here for a half an hour. I banged on your door.
You're a liar.
Got nothing.
I didn't hear it.
Okay. So he
Can
can
you
go
please
show
not-
proof and he can pick it up. You know anyone that owns this car? That's next. You know them?
Yep. That
Okay.
was my boyfriend's
No,
friend.
that-
I wasn't
that one's
aware
going
that-
next.
I wasn't aware that you were...
So this one's already done. So
Can you
It's
please
not
make
done.
an exception and help me push it into the driveway? So that we're
no,
not
because you
dealing
don't
with
even
that?
own it, miss.
Yes, we do.
No, you said some other person who's not here owns it. And they didn't register it. So they can
We
go
just got it like
to the
the
tow
other day.
yard, show proof, and pick it up.
Hello?
What a fucking
Jessica,
asshole.
they're towing the B7 and they're about to tow Mitch's car, so you guys should get back here. The B7 is still right here, but the police officer is not letting me take possession of our car.
Why?
I don't know. Why aren't you letting me put this car into my driveway?
Because you don't own it, miss.
He
Speak
owns
up.
it and
Say
he
it with
lives
your
here.
chest, you little bitch.
If you were here,
We
maybe.
both own it. We both
If
paid
someone
for
else
it.
were here, maybe I'd talk to them.
You're a liar. You wouldn't. You're an unreasonable dickhole.
Can you hear that?
Okay, so I have to come talk to him for the ego trip?
Literally an ego trip.
I guess so. They're taking the B7 right now. Like it's loaded up on the thing. He won't let me push it.
And
in.
so, you know, it's not just that simple as like going to the tow yard to pick this up. Now he's probably gonna have to go get registration for the car. They already said that the car doesn't run, so they're probably gonna have to have it towed back to their house. Cost after cost after cost that is not cheap, that now he is burdening onto these people when they were minding their own business, and he decided to deem these cars as being a hazard. A hazard to who? Are there any no parking signs on this street? Because I haven't seen one. I mean, just this one is like, I don't even know which one of these I find to be the most annoying and the most idiotic use of police time, completely bored and have nothing better to do, and are wasting taxpayer dollars by just existing on the force. But this one's pretty bad. This one's up there. I'll rank them when we get done.
To our driveway.
He is coming with the other record for this one.
Get this going. Get it out of here.
He's saying, go ahead.
Go.
You're an asshole.
Go.
Hurry up and get it out of here. We don't want the owner to get home and provide a title, because ultimately what he wants to do is have both of them towed. He's not reasonable.
Sure. I need you to move out of the way.
Nope, not moving.
If you don't move, I'll arrest you, miss.
He's saying he's gonna arrest me if I don't move. They're going to be here in 5 minutes.
Move or you'll be arrested,
the tow
miss.
company can wait 5 minutes.
You're not the owner. I'm gonna count to 3,
They're
miss.
going to be here in 5
You're gonna
minutes.
be arrested if you don't move.
They said,
okay, Dad.
Let me talk to my boyfriend real quick.
Move away or you'll be arrested.
You can't arrest me when they're going to be here in 5
You wanna watch
minutes.
me? Are you an adult?
Can
You wanna watch?
Can you please stop?
Wanna watch?
Listen.
No, I don't listen to you, miss.
Please stop your power
Last chance.
trip.
Last
Please
chance.
stop your
You
power
gonna move
trip.
out of the way?
Please.
It's not your car. You're in the way.
Can you please listen to me?
No, you need to listen. Are you gonna move or not?
I will move.
Turn around. Place your hands behind your back.
No, they're gonna. He's saying he's gonna arrest me.
Turn around. Place your hands behind your back.
We're gonna sue the shit out of him. It's fine.
Okay. Are you gonna move or not? Are you refusing to move, miss? You're gonna be arrested.
Can you please?
Turn around and place your hands behind your back if you're not gonna move.
Can you please?
Turn around and place your hands behind your back if you're not gonna move.
Listen, dude. Can you please?
Not dude.
Can you please just
Turn around and place your hands behind your back or move.
The owner of this car is going to be here in like
Third
2
time.
minutes.
Third time. Turn around and place your hands behind your back or you're gonna be arrested. Yes or no?
You can't arrest me.
Yes, I can.
for
Turn
this.
around.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you don't have probable
Go on
cause.
and start.
You do not have probable cause. We're going
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to, but I can. Obstruction is the probable cause. All right. Now we go. Now you're under arrest.
Wow. You need all that force for this 90-pound girl soaking wet? You needed to slam her on the hood of the car? Really? What a big man. What a big, tough man.
Traffic 12. No, I have a white female 1015.
I mean, what the hell?
MC, watch your head.
Just egregious behavior.
Why the are my cars being towed? Why the are my cars being towed? I'm not climbing down. Put my cars back down. I'm not doing this. We've had 0 warnings, 0 anything. You're arresting my girlfriend for parked car. What the is going on?
So now there are 3 officers on scene. Okay. For what started out as a parking violation. And I'm not even still sure if it is a violation, because I still haven't seen any signs indicating that there's no parking along the street. So again, is this even legal? And now the resources of 3 police officers and 2 tow trucks are being used, plus 1 person is arrested and going to jail now for a parking thing. This cop didn't like the way that these 2 cars were parked on the street, and he had nothing better to do than stop and do a full-on investigation and crack the crime of parking, okay? He is really Scruff McGruff when it comes to parking situations, because he's going to figure it out.
I just got here.
Okay, so explain.
Less for it. Started out you pulling up like this and being hot.
I was
over
doing
a
the
car.
speed limit. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything hotter than you guys are doing right now.
I just got here, sir. So, what's going on your side?
I show up to all my cars being towed away and someone being arrested.
Are they in the roadway?
No, they were parked here.
Sir, can you help me understand what's going on here?
Well, now that if this is your vehicle,
yes,
and you can prove ownership, now you'll have to pay the release fee.
No, why? I didn't do anything. Why is it getting towed?
It's illegally parked at a roadway hazard.
I just got here too, sir.
Where's
the no parking sign? What's going on?
Sir, I just got here. I was talking
Who do
about
I need to talk to then?
Well, don't walk up on him like that.
Don't walk up on
No,
him.
you won't. Yes, I will. What the f***'s going on?
Well, don't you walk like that.
Control of my shit. Explain what's going on.
I see this
Well, now
all
you
the
can
time.
go to the tow lot and make arrangements to pick up
You
your
guys are
car.
messing with the wrong f***ing people. You were going to
Okay, again with that.
I'll probably make more
How
than you
annoying.
make in a
I
30
have
Step back to me.
I mean, just what people who do this are so aggravating. Like, what does that do for anybody? That doesn't help anything. If anything, I could argue that you're trying to stroke your little ego. Okay, I make more than you. Wow, do you know who we are? Well, it's like, no, we don't care. You already have a good argument with the fact that what the cops are here doing. It's already egregious, so why do you need to like make yourself now look bad and make yourself look like a arrogant dumbass? I mean, it's just save it. Save all of that. It doesn't help anybody, and it doesn't mean shit to anybody.
I have no idea what this is.
You want to take possession of your friend's property? It's up there on the car.
No, I want to take possession of my shit.
You don't
that was
want to take
parked in my
possession of
front
it?
yard. What's illegal about being parked in the fire? Explain
You're not
that
going to take possession of that?
Explain the law to me.
You're
What
not
is
going to take
illegal?
possession of that property? Then
He
we'll
doesn't
have to
know
put
the
it in
law.
ours.
He's just a
I just
bored
got here,
illegal about it being
individual.
parked right there?
No one can answer any questions. They're just taking my shit.
Sir,
without
I just got
explanation.
here to search someone.
You just got here. You just got here. She just got here, guys. She doesn't know shit. She's ignorant. She's an ignorant, dumb woman. She doesn't know anything. She just got here. You know, they haven't told each other anything. No facts have been exchanged whatsoever. I mean, everyone's just walking around like, you know, clueless as to what is happening here. I mean, at what point do y'all brief each other on the situation? Does that not happen, like, ever? Because, what the fuck? Sir, whatever.
And you're just gonna ignore me, huh?
You made a statement. Do you have a question?
I have a million questions. You guys won't answer them. You answer them with the vaguest, dumbest, like, I don't know what's going on, and that's because you guys won't explain it to me. I'm trying to be reasonable.
The car was towed. We were called here
Signage.
for a reason.
What's the reason?
I wasn't dispatched. I came as a backup officer.
He wasn't dispatched either. He wasn't dispatched either. He was just driving along and decided to stop and make people's lives miserable. Okay? So there's no dispatching. There was no crime committed. The police are supposed to answer to crimes. There's absolutely no signage here saying don't park. What is the law? What is the law that was broken? Try to crack a real case, okay? Isn't there somebody who has drugs somewhere? Isn't somebody stealing something somewhere? Isn't somebody in the process of assaulting someone somewhere? And if you don't have anything better to do, let's transfer you out to a different police force that needs you, because you're obviously not needed here. If this is what you're spending your time doing, having to call for 2 officers worth of backup, 2 tow truck were being dispatched to the scene. 1 person's now going to jail. They were threatening this other homeowner with jail time for absolutely ridiculous, trumped up charges. Just totally egregious, totally absurd and unnecessary use of police resources. And I think that these guys are absolute dicks. I would say that this one's the most overreaching and the biggest power trip out of the 3. Let's see, what's number 2. So the first video we watched was probably the second most egregious, and then the third. The second one with the couple and the minor traffic accident was probably the third. But that's just my opinion, guys. I want to know, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below, and like the video if you liked it. Let me know what you guys think is the worst of all of these and how these cops dealt with these situations. Do y'all think they were in the right or in the wrong? And yeah, guys, until next time, I will see y'all later. Okay, bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.